the conversation, we had this conversation, exactly this conversation today, that's why we're laughing. And sometimes the hard thing is when you're trying to do, let's say you're trying to do the fitness regime because you want to lose your pound, and you're also trying to do work, you've got too many balls up in the air that you're trying to do all that with. It's almost like playing probably one at a time.
That's the problem. And what we've got to do is you've got to hopefully have those balls going in the same direction. They need to be congruent. They need to be in line with each other. They need to be in agreement. And if you've got that, then you're happy. What we tend to do is have them going off in different directions. If we stop and look at them, they actually are both wanting the same, the best for us, but they don't appear that way. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So be aware of that and go, actually, you know what? I need to have these things more in line. I think one of the things about intent and even priorities is I will just go with the flow. Guys, do not ever just go with the flow. There's a big difference between going with the flow and being in the zone, as in being the flow. And the reason why we are in the zone or in the flow of things is because we've got the intent. We're out there doing it. Compared to just going with it. Because what happens if we just go with it is big nothing. Our life is by omission. And we become particularly dissatisfied. And we get results. Things happen. Usually because someone else wants us to have things happen. But the question really is, why is there dissatisfaction? Anyone?
Because you're not really following your line, you're following on there.
Well, if we don't have a line, why should we be dissatisfied? We're just going with the flow, whatever.
Well, you're not actually getting anything out of it.
You're not actually getting anything out of it.
Because you're not conscious.
You're not conscious, so both of those.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that go with the flow and are quite happy with that. There are lots of people that are quite happy with that.
And a lot of those people are just absolutely unconscious. So there's that. Actually, if you ask those people how they're doing, they go, yeah, no, I'm fine, I'm fine. And you ask them, well, what have you achieved? I don't know. There's nothing to push up against. So there's nothing to measure. Going with the flow causes us to have an inability or a lack of measurement. Yeah? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's completely different to, being in the flow and being in the zone, and sort of going with one's life very consciously and full of intent. So, it's really quite important just to be aware that if we just go with the flow, we will be dissatisfied. And end up kind of, well, that was half a life. Or only a bit of a life.
You're talking majorly here. You're not talking with the odd time when you might just, somebody suggests something and you think, if it's my bag, but hey, sod it, I'll go with the flow, just for, and you might go for one evening and or do something, or be on holiday and participate. You're not talking, you're talking on a bigger scale than that, yeah.
I mean, that's the microcosm, so one must be careful of that. Because, if I keep doing that every single day, I'll just go with the flow. Because so-and-so wants to go here or do there or whatever. If I just go with the flow every single day, then that'll be my life.
Are you talking more about like when you're like older and you look back about what have I achieved and that dissatisfaction?
Not even just week to week. Oh, I just went with the flow this week, and how was it? I suppose it was okay. And people, well, is that good? Well, it was okay. As opposed to, yes! Or, I really got somewhere, or I really worked hard, or I really achieved something, which is that intent. So, there's a saying, and it kind of relates. It's sort of, you know, if you fail to plan,
You plan to fail.
you plan to fail. I've got a better one, as far as I'm concerned, because that's great. It's very negative, and all it is attend to your intent. You got an intent? Attend to it. And what happens is, whatever you attend to grows. So you plant a seed, and you attend to that, and you put intent there. You'll water it, you'll cuddle it, you'll take the weeds out, you'll do whatever it is you need to do, and it'll grow. Whatever it is. Whereas if you fail to plan on that stuff, it's kind of a bit. Well, attend. Not an intent, attend to it. That's it. Pay attention, and it will develop, and it will grow, and expand. Okay, more time we spend reminding ourselves about what it is we want, the more we will actually keep doing the thing that it is that we want. While we are ignoring ourselves, denying ourselves, forget it. So, to summarize, just quickly, bearing in mind we were dealing with just 3 aspects. Of course we couldn't have done them thoroughly, we could spend a lot longer, but just 3 aspects. There are 2 parts to us, conscious, subconscious, we all know that, and the subconscious can be divided into many aspects. That's the first point. Second one, we need to make sure the aspects of the being are in agreement. Yeah, that part. Tricky. How do we do it? We obviously ask, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? And then, once we've got agreement, get practical, the doing part. So follow that through. I've just mentioned point number 3 is, ask yourself, what do you want every day, and then listen. If you could do that every single day, you'd be amazed what starts to pop out. And not, do I want cereal or fruit? Not that kind of thing. So, point number 4, to be successful with yourself, you need to be conscientious, to do the best with what you have. That's not about being pushed around. And number 5 is go the extra mile. And as I said, if you only take that away and apply it, your life will work. Number 6, do what's right for your conscience. So not what's right for everybody else's conscience, what's right for you. Number 7, if you're going to do something, you may as well agree with it. You may as well be in agreement. There are no victims on planet Earth. Number 8. And number 9, we've just mentioned, attend to your intent. You will make progress. But you might. You will. Because whatever we attend to has to grow. And I think we're done for tonight. Wow, 10 past 10, 10. Guys, thanks very much.
Thank you.